Hi, folks. Archie Moreland at Archie Moreland Superstores in Sikeston and Dexter, Missouri. Let Jeff Williams rope a deal for you.
If you've been looking for America's hottest selling SUV, the Chevrolet Equinox or the GMC Terrain with a 32 miles per gallon highway, we got them. 2 huge locations to serve you. That's Moreland Chevrolet Cadillac in Dexter and Archie Moreland Incorporated in Sikeston, Missouri.
If Moreland's down on the back of your car, truck, or horse, you paid too much.
Hello. Welcome back once again to the Statesman News Network as we kick off yet another weekend. At a Thursday night special meeting of the Bloomfield School Board, the board voted to table action on 5 bids to replace the roof on the elementary school building until May 10th. The board heard from 2 representatives of different roofing material manufacturers about whether certain materials met the specifications called for by the bid package. After the presentations, the board voted unanimously to table further action and authorize Dr. Nick Thiel, superintendent of the district, to consult with an architect to determine if all bids actually met the required specifications. About 80 people gathered at the Bearcat Event Center last week in tribute to the 10th anniversary of 18 for Life. The 18 for Life annual charity event will take place on June 5th and 6th this year. The banquet's keynote speaker this year will be none other than former St. Louis Cardinal John Mabry. Tickets to the banquet are available online at www.18forlife.com. Missouri's Conservation Department says more black bears are showing up in the southern part of the state. They're moving north from Arkansas. The department said Thursday there are now an estimated 300 to 500 bears in the state. Most reported sightings come from Howell, Ozark, and Douglas counties, which include many of Missouri's most popular hiking and camping areas. While black bear attacks are rare, the department recommends carrying a weapon or pepper spray to fight off a bear. Just like last weekend, the weather is expected to put a damper on local sports this weekend. The baseball Bearcats should, weather permitting, spend the weekend competing in the SEMO Conference Baseball Tournament, but times for certain games will vary depending on the outcomes of some other games that took place before this episode was filmed. The Cardinals will also spend the rest of the weekend taking on the Reds at home. The team will also play again at 12:10 today and tomorrow at 1:15 before they hit the road to take on the NL East leading Philadelphia Phillies for a 4-game set. Temperatures this weekend are expected to be in the mid-70s, but don't let that fool you. It's going to be a nasty weekend. Rain and storms should continue through Monday and dump as much as 5 inches of rain on southeast Missouri. So rent some movies, bust out the board games, and enjoy the time at home. I haven't received much response to the reader question segment, so this week I'm going to do things a little different. I'm going to ask you the question and ask you to send me an answer. I'll even read some of the answers in the following week's webcast. So for this week, the Missouri budget is in the midst of a massive crisis. The state is not able to make ends meet, and this includes a $900-some-odd million received from the feds last year that will not be here in the next year's budget. My question is, programs are going to have to be cut. Many of them will be popular and much-used programs, and this won't be popular. But if you were in charge, where would you start? What programs would you cut? What programs would you shrink or eliminate? Let me know what you think. Shoot me an email and maybe I'll use your answer in next week's webcast. I'd like to thank everyone for joining us once again for the Statesman Newscast. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or submissions for our reader question segment, email me, Corey, at cknowles@dailystatesman.com or give me a call at 624-4545. Don't forget to pick up a copy of today's print edition for the stories you've already heard about and much more. And on that note, we'll see you back here on Tuesday. Thanks again.